Today we're at Merritt College in the garden, and so we're gonna pick some herbs and some other vegetables that grow here at the gardens. So we're gonna be doing an herbs de Provence chicken soup. So we have some thyme here. I'm gonna collect a bunch of thyme. This is marjoram. We have some rosemary. Savory is another wonderful herb. This is lavender. This is one of the main ingredients in our herbs de Provence. If you don't have space to grow vegetables, you should at least try to grow some herbs. Just a few different medicinal and culinary herbs will make cooking so much more enjoyable. Let's go pick some vegetables. So we're picking some squash here. So add some nice color and much more nutrients. Got some onions here. Some spring onions for our soup. Leafy greens. These greens are the best part, the most nourishing part of our meal. Definitely want to include greens as much of your cooking as possible. This is Dino Kale. It's really, really dark leafy green. Has a wonderful texture if you cook it up nicely. We're going to the mushroom garden. So here at Merritt, we're really fortunate to have a mushroom garden. So adding mushrooms to our soup will be one of the very therapeutic ingredients. So here we have some Shiitake mushrooms. These are grown under these beds of straw. What we got here is we got a nice rich stock that I've made prior to. And you can use any kind of flavoring base, but nice rich stock makes your soup. And we have a lot of our herbs, our fresh herbs picked. We'll chop those up and we'll add those to the soup. We have some of our fresh picked mushrooms, and we got roots. So I'm thinking about like all different kinds of vegetables, as much of a variety as possible. The roots, carrots, we got our squash, we got some of our Dino Kale, some of our onions, we got some garlic, sea vegetables, some of our dulse, and some more spice. So we're getting as much variety as possible in here. So it'll make a nice, rich, flavorful soup, but also a very nutrient-dense soup. That's what we're going for. When I talk about nutrient density, there's two different kinds. There is macronutrients, and then there is micronutrients. You can get your macronutrients from anywhere. You know, your proteins, your carbohydrates, and your fats. But what we're going for is all of our micronutrients, phytonutrients, and vitamins and minerals. That is really what we're lacking in our diet. So, and the best form and the best way to get that is from our plants. We're just going to start by adding a lot of our onions, and that's the base of our flavor. Just get this caramelizing, and you'll notice that I won't be using any oil. Oil is not necessary in the cooking process, and actually when you heat a lot of delicate oils like olive oil and natural oils, it breaks them down and becomes unhealthy. It can become rancid. So we're looking to make it as healthy as possible. So we're just going to use a little water and caramelize our onions with just water, which is a little different than what you're used to. We're going to add some more carrots here too. It's got the onions caramelizing, some of the carrots. So I'm trying to cook the vegetables that take longer to cook first. Get those to develop flavors. The reason why we're making a soup and why it's so nourishing is when you cook things in water, all the nutrients basically seep out into the liquid, and in liquid form it's the most easy to absorb form of nutrients. So we'll add our delicate herbs at the end of our cooking process. They're very delicate, and we want to keep those volatile oils in the flavor of our soup, so we'll add those right at the end of our cooking process. We're going to add some of our stock. So this is some of our homemade vegetable stock, and you can make this by saving a lot of your vegetables and by adding onions, carrots, and celery as a base of a stock. You make so much of it, and you save a lot of money doing that way too. I'm going to add the rest of our water. Stove cooking up. I'm going to add a chicken at this time too, some of our meat. And let this simmer for a while. We'll add the rest of our vegetables at the end. This is our mushrooms. Add some more mushrooms to it. And our sea vegetables. And our garlic, and then the last 10 minutes you'll add the rest of your vegetables, and then taste to season. And you'll be good. Nice. What makes for very therapeutic and nourishing foods is the quality of the ingredients that you use. It's very important to start with quality ingredients, for not only for flavor, but for the highest amount of nutrients. It's been shown that quality, locally grown organic foods have up to 40%, if not more, nutritional value than conventionally raised produce. Enjoy. That's good.